Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Seems like your stream is, or your voice is coming through. I think, wait, there's no audio on your thing. I think it's just because there's no audio actually on the thing. Okay, yeah, it's coming through.
Yeah, it's in the logo now.
All right, you're free to start whenever.
Heck yeah. All right. What up, everybody? I'm Socrates. If you don't know me, I'm gonna be playing some NES Castlevanias for you all. Starting off with Super Castlevania 4 8-bit demake. And we will begin right now. CV1. Yeah, it's a speedrun. I went back and forth about whether I want to do the scroll glitches or not. I think I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna do them. I'll try to go for like some weird stuff if they don't work either. But Castlevania 1, any percent. Name of the game is pretty much get a holy water. Much like 3, I'll do it later. Actually, one thing I like about CB1 is you actually get to go through most of the sub-weapons, which is pretty cool. Oh no, uh-oh. Boop. Speaking of, a little stopwatch. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. I don't even know what to talk about.
This is Castlevania. It's quite a run.
It is one of the speedruns of all time.
Are we, how many scroll glitches are we going for here? After you're done with the bat.
Let's see, we'll probably go 4 crushers. Probably won't do 7-1. Go for all of the ones in 5, and probably the one in 6.
Okay.
So most of them. If Crusher doesn't work, I might try something a little crazy.
Oh, D&D's here.
Hello, everybody. I figured that I've run a little bit of this game before, and I know how difficult it can be to be running it as well as describing a little bit what's going on. So I figured I'd toss my hat in and do a little bit of commentary, if that's okay with you, Shaka.
Go for it, my guy.
Alright, so Castlevania is very, very, very specific when it comes to the way that each level and each scene is played out. For those who are not completely aware, every time that there is a transition, specifically as the screen goes black or the door, it actually the frame count begins from that point on. It resets to 0. So everything that we're doing from one side to the other is pretty much entirely scripted and impacts the way that we approach the entire level. One hiccup in that run in the plan can actually cause a massive detriment in the plan much later on within that scene, if I'm not mistaken, Chakra.
Kinda, yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I was listening, but I was also wiggling at the same time.
No worries. These wiggles look a little bit chaotic for those people who may not know. It seems like he's not really gaining any benefit here, but what we're trying to do is that we're trying to be putting in an input 2 or 14, essentially. I believe it's 2 backwards, 14 forwards, which allows the scrolling of the screen to skip a block and allows us to manipulate a little bit of the level.
Dude, I didn't get any of that. I missed Crusher, so I was gonna try to go for the new Medusa kill, but I missed the scroll glitch on the block. It was an instant kill on Medusa that I was trying to go for.
There's a lot of different strategies when it comes to taking out these bosses. We do aim for a crit, which is a same frame collision and whip on the same time. When we overlap, we end up hitting multiple times versus just one whip, and it ends up causing a large amount of damage, especially if you can get into a stair situation where you stay in place. That's when we really can get a good crit, or locked in place with the roof.
Like that. Hey, works out.
So stage 7, or level 3 as we usually refer to it when we're doing our splits, the birds are the problem, isn't it, Chakra?
Oh my god, I hate the birds. I don't know what's worse, honestly. These birds or CV3 birds. I think CV3 birds personally, but I don't know. It's a toss-up.
Yeah, it is a level of hate that, while it may be comparable, is very frustrating regardless. 1 or 3 or 4 for that matter.
No,
it can
worked out. Almost just died. That's all good. Shoot. All right. A little rusty.
One thing that I must say is that if you don't get the main strats, knowing the backups is absolutely crucial.
Yeah, we get through it. We figure it out one way or another. Alright. Nice bunnies. Yeah, that kill, if you're not familiar, it's a very quick kill on the mummies because we take advantage of a sub-weapon glitch. When the hitboxes of the mummies, as they're together, they're overlapping. Sub-weapons will hit, I believe it's once every other frame. A lot of damage over a very short amount of time.
Alright, let's see, can we get him? Cave skip is such a finicky thing when it's all measured out. Even the whips that you see, it looks like he's whipping nothing, but it's all measured out down to the frame to be able to make sure that these spawns appear at the right place, the bats at the right height, and we can manipulate everything to be able to get that cave skip. Very well done.
Good. Luminal is another one that seems kind of daunting, especially first time you try the game. It is daunting, but it, like every other screen, as long as you keep moving, don't lose any frames, everything is reproducible.
Yeah, but the harpy pattern is one of the only things really where like everything else on the screen kind of just walks back and forth and you can manipulate it. The harpies are you hope and pray if you end up missing that pattern.
Yeah, the moment you take a knockback or even just lose a frame on like a falling whip or something, like pattern gets randomized. Ooh, okay.
Thank
Let's
you.
try some
I'm sorry I
fancy
didn't
stuff.
answer before. I'm doing my thing right now, my stream thing.
Nice. All right, we got one.
You're good.
Nice.
Okay.
So that is the example of the scroll glitch that I was talking about before, where you want to be going back to 414, and that is a specific magic number, a repetition that allows the game to skip certain blocks and pull data from the other side of the screen, which is null data, and we can actually use it to break the game in a sense.
Oh.
Alright, so normally the 3-sided scroll glitch is coming up. We call them bacon, egg, and cheese. But I think tonight I'm going to name them fries, gravy, and cheese. In honor of Canada-land.
Oh, how flavored.
Oh, yeah. Oh. We'll call that gravy. I think I missed that one. Alright, we got, what is that? We'll call that gravy fries, I don't know.
Gravy fries. What is the term for that? There's like
It's usually bacon, egg, and cheese, because there's 3 different scroll glitches we go for, and together they have a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. But, I got 2 of the 3.
Very nice.
Oh, oops. Should be fine.
What do they call that? Like space fries or something like that? And there's something that they refer to it as that when it's just like regular cheese and fries, but it's not the same as poutine. So death now for casual players probably have a frustrating time, and this should be no difficult challenge for you. Fingers crossed. Walk up with some holy water.
We're fine.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I saw the whoops-a-daisy just now. The whip underneath, and instead,
Yeah, the old whoops-a-daisy.
that's fine.
Yeah, funny thing about the holy water in CB1, as long as an enemy is the moment the frame that an enemy takes damage, their hitbox actually disappears. So you can, in that instant, you can even walk through an enemy sprite that you normally be knocked back for. The holy water is continuously ticking damage. So for the entire time that flame is out, the enemy is like coded as taking damage, so its hitbox is removed for the duration of that flame. That's why I can kind of stand up there and go see death. And may end up using that on the drag fight as well. Let's see.
That's also the reason why in, I believe it's level 2, where you can throw the holy water and get a whole bunch of combos, is because it combos in one holy water throw, because the fire checks every other frame, so it counts as a combo builder. So
Almost got the 17 scroll glitch.
oh,
Okay.
so now coming up on Dracula. Dracula in a full, if we're doing like a PB attempt, is a very, very difficult fight. It could be a 5 cycle, it could be a 3 cycle. You can get some very good crits if everything lines up, but it is all measured out, jump, timed. We use a lot of visual timers, flash timers, and things like that to try to get that to work. We're just going to be happy if Dracula cooperates, is basically the way we're going to be going for that. Nicely done. This is Cookie Monster. We're going to use some holy water to keep him in place, focus on the head, and whip him on down. Well done. I've had that fight go very wrong because of the overlap.
Let's go!
Dracula.
Wow, 11:25 is crazy.
Right?
Wow.
This guy.
11:25 marathon is a good gamer.
A little bit.
What'd you say,
Very
Shaka?
good run.
I may have inflated the estimate a little bit just to be safe.
It's probably a good
of
thing.
course, but that adds up. We add the setup time in there. So really good time.
Yeah.
But like when the game goes rough, it can be easily a 15. Like you get locked in a situation, the game just doesn't want to play. If you can't reset, there's not a lot of backups for like a full level redo.
I've gotten into like game over infinite on level 3 one time, and I think I've had like a 19-minute race time. So it like anything can literally happen in like a no reset kind of marathon race setting.
Yeah, resetting on that would be way too rough. But GG,
Boy.
very good run.
Yeah.
On halfway. I wish I would have been able to say that I was free earlier to be able to help you out.
You good. Well, that's CV1.
Oh yes.
Hey, all right. Let's
Boot it up.
Yeah, let's do the next one.